Yes, people, what's going on? Welcome back to United View. And finally, after all the waiting, which technically there's still a few more days wait, but we can turn our attentions towards a game, man. Man United back in action in the Premier League Tuesday night. So still a couple of days away, but there's some team news, there's some injury boosts. We can see what's going on, and the international break is done. So all attention's back to the Premier League and FA Cup respectively for this weekend. But we don't really care about that. You know what I'm saying? We don't move that. Like we don't care about that. Europa League and Premier League settings only to try and get as high up as the table. But we got Forest, man. Tough game at the City Ground. But the biggest thing for us is that players are back. Everyone's back in high spirits. Everyone's smiling. We've got Lenny Yoro back. We've got Luke Shaw back. We've got Harry Maguire back. I even see Altay Bayindir back. That's the fourth one. We have to wait to see Ruben speak. I don't know if he's going to speak later on today, but still so long to the game. There's a few more days. We'll see what's happening with Ugarte and Mazraoui. They got back late from their international duty, so I don't see there being a big problem with them unless there's an injury we don't know about. So hopefully they're back in, and the squad's bolstered, man. That's what we need. I think Kobe Mainoo's still he's still not back yet, but the rest of them, it's a massive positive. You know what I mean? Like this next batch of the season, like we've been saying, yeah, all right, cool. We're not really going to fly up the league. You want to finish as high as possible. That's a given. But it ain't really about that. It's about getting everyone fit, everyone firing, and continuing this level of improvement that we think we've seen. No, we have seen over the last 7 games. We have seen an improvement, but are still low. Doesn't mean we're good. Doesn't mean we're back. Doesn't mean we've turned the corner. But I'll definitely say we've seen improvement. We have. Level of opposition taken into accountability, yes. Different competitions, yes. But still, individually and collectively as a team, we have seen better performances from both, and I stand by that. But these 3 games in the Premier League, starting with this one away at the City Ground, this is what is going to show us what these guys are on. Now, I don't mean in terms of, oh, you've lost this game, now you can't get top 4, you've bottled it, or this. It's not about any of that. It's about the level of performance. We haven't been getting bopped off the park. We haven't been getting smashed. We haven't been getting embarrassed recently. And if you don't include the loss against Fulham on pens, yeah, we ain't lost in 7 games. So in 90 minutes. So, they're building up a little bit of a mini portfolio of not taking L's. But it ain't going to be easy. I think Forest are without Chris Wood, so Tawa Awani is going to have to probably come in. But you know what Forest are all about. They're going to sit deep. They're going to sit off and be absolute savages on the counter-attack with my son, Anthony, on the right. You're going to have Hudson-Odoi there on the left. You got Gibbs White in the 10, who's brilliant in transition, works his socks off, doesn't leave a blade of grass unturned. So he's going to be on it. You got the 2 centre halves, all about them, and Rillo and Milenkovic. Listen, it's just solid all over. Ola Aina is in there doing well. Elliot Anderson, he's about. So look, listen, this is not going to be an easy game. And I think they've only lost like 2 or 3 at the City Ground all year. So not easy. We're hoping, they have to play. I think they have to play today against Brighton in the FA Cup at the Amex. So hopefully, they're a little bit tired from that. But we've got full rest. You know what I mean? More time to prepare. Dorgu's back as well. Forgot to mention that. So look, we know what type of game it will be against Forest. Do they have the potential to run up on us? If we don't match the work rate, yes. If we don't match the work rate, yes. But one thing we have seen in the bigger games, and you've got to class this as one of the bigger games, we're playing against third in the league. Forest have been fantastic all season. So in the context of this season, we're playing against one of the better teams, playing the top 3 team. That back 5 away from home, apart from probably Spurs, has done okay in certain games and given us a platform to be all right. Maybe if you do want to be a bit negative, if you do want to shut up shop a little bit away from home against the better teams, we can do it. But I honestly, listen, I don't think we're going to lose this game. I've been saying it the whole international break, even just before the international break. We had the last game against Leicester. Already turned my attention to this game, and me and KG argued. He's saying, "Listen, I know you're going to get angry, and listen, if we lose, we lose. I'll deal with it then." But I honestly don't think we're going to lose this game. I just got a feeling that they're going to just put in a decent shift. If they don't, they don't, and we talk about it. But I just think we'll be all right. I think we're going to draw. I think this game will be a draw. I think this game will be a draw. Players that are back, we needed it. I mean, Dorgu back to left wing back. We've been watching in international break. Dorgu played a couple of times. Came off the bench, I think, in the first game, and I think he started the second game against Portugal. And he did well. Got the assist for Christian Eriksen. He was physical. Kept winning the ball back. Was good in his tackles, driving with the ball, and like I said, got his assist. So he was pretty good. Hoyland again. He came off the bench in the first leg, scored late on, played in the second leg, had a couple of shots on target, and his generic play was better. He wasn't, amazing, but his, just looking after the ball and decent touches, winning a few fouls, that was there in the second leg, and it was a crazy game with Portugal as well. Until they ran away with it. It was got to 2-2 every time Portugal scored, Denmark scored. But that would be good for Rasmus Højlund. So he's gone and played good minutes after leaving for camp in good spirits. Bruno is Bruno. We don't need to talk about him. We know what he's on. And Eriksen even scored in the national break. So these players have been getting minutes, man, and as well as Dalot as well. So Dorgu, I expect to come back in at left wing back. You're going to need that. We're going to need that physicality down that side. He's going to have Elanga running at him, my son. Yeah, you're going to have Elanga on that side. And also at left centre back, I don't know if Yoro's going to come straight back in. It'll be very interesting to see. Well, because Aiden Heaven's injured. And Mazraoui's back late, but he's still got extra days, so he'll probably be all right. I think it'll probably be too soon for Lenny Yoro. My guess is that we go Mazraoui left centre back. It's hard, isn't it? Because Maguire's only just come back as well. Depends how fit these guys are. We don't know. Lindelof's been playing, so he's fitter. Would he? I don't really want to go with that, but would he go Mazraoui, Lindelof, and De Ligt as the centre halves? Now, if he does that, that's based on just fitness. Maybe he might go with Harry Maguire, put him in, see how long he could last, and then change it around a bit, bring Yoro in later on. I don't know, but we'll have to go with that. Obviously, Dalot will be right wing back. Ugarte, we'll have to wait and see. I think that he came back late, but I think if he's fit, he'll probably play. You need that intensity, you need that running in there next to Bruno. In the 10s, Mason Mount's not going to get a start, is he? I think you got to go Garnacho and Xerxes, and then up front will be Rasmus Højlund, I think. So listen, I don't think we're going to get embarrassed. I think we're going to do right in this game. Yeah, you heard it here first. I've been saying it for a long time. So when we don't lose this game, I want to see people say, "Oh, you know what? You kind of said that." Obviously, if we do, we're going to be on charges, and it is what it is. So yeah, smash a like on the video, guys. We're back. It's going to be a Trinity match with myself, Owen, and KG taking you through as well. So make sure you guys are there Tuesday night. And enjoy the weekend, man. I'm out of here. Take care. Peace.